Hello, this is Manpreet Kaur. So students, let's start chapter number. I am going to teach G Science subject to 5th standard. Let's start chapter number 9. Work and energy. Firstly, we will discuss about the concept of work. Students, according to the English definition, work is something to do which needs physical and mental efforts like dancing, reading, writing, exercising, cooking, everything according to the English is work. But in science, work is said to be done only when an object changes its position due to the applied force. So this is the definition of work according to the science. I will perform an activity in front of you to make you understand better. When I will apply a force on this duster moves. So in this case, work is said to be done because on applying force, this duster moves. Whereas when I will apply force on this whiteboard doesn't move. So in this case, no work is said to be done because even on applying force, this board doesn't move. So this is all about the concept of work. The second is energy. Energy is the capacity to do work. The definition of energy is the capacity to do work. Students, we need some energy to do work like for cooking, for reading, dancing, everything we need energy. And food items which give us energy are called energy giving food or energy giving nutrients, like carbohydrates and fats are energy giving nutrients. The next is forms of energy. There are different forms of energy. We use different forms of energy in our daily life. The first form is electrical energy. Electrical energy. Electrical energy is used to run fans, electric bulbs, electric tube lights, and electric devices like washing machines, iron, etc., television. So these such objects work with the help of electrical energy. The second form is heat energy. Students, you know, sun is the main source of energy in all living things because sun gives energy to plants to make their food. Plants use sun's energy to make their food, and all living things depend on plants for their food. So all living things have sun's energy present in them. Solar heat energy also used to run electrical geysers, iron, etc. And sun's energy is also used in solar cookers, solar panels, solar cells, and solar cookers. So this is the model of solar cooker. This solar cooker works with the help of solar energy. In the higher classes, you will learn about the working of solar cooker. The next form of energy is chemical energy. The next is chemical energy. Energy present in the food materials is chemical energy. A dry cell which is used in torches has also chemical energy stored in it. So this is the chemical energy which is stored in food items, and it is also stored in dry cells which are used in torches. So the next form of energy is wind energy. The energy obtained from moving air is called wind energy, and wind energy is also used to run windmills. This is the model of windmill, and the wind energy is used to run windmills to produce electricity. The next form of energy is hydro energy. Students, the energy obtained from falling water is called hydro energy. The word hydro stands for water. So the energy obtained from falling water is called hydro energy, and hydro energy is used to produce electricity in the hydropower stations. The next form of energy is geothermal energy. Next is geothermal energy. The energy obtained from the interior of the earth is called geothermal energy, and geothermal energy is used for heating and cooling. In both the processes geothermal energy is used, and it is used in industrial processes, and it is also used in electric geysers for heating them. Next topic is sources of energy. Students, there are two types of sources of energy. The first one is renewable sources of energy, and the second are non-renewable sources of energy. The natural sources like sun, water, and wind are natural sources of energy, but fossil fuels are non-renewable sources of energy. What are fossil fuels? The fuels obtained from the dead remains of plants and animals which are buried millions of years ago are called fossil fuels. Students, fossil fuels cannot be replenished because they take millions of years to be formed. So we can conserve fossil fuels by using renewable sources of energy. So make use of renewable sources of energy like sun, water, and wind to conserve non-renewable sources of energy like coal and petroleum. Coal and petroleum are non-renewable sources of energy. The next topic is conversion of energy. Students, energy can be converted from one form to another form. I will give you some examples of conversion of energy. The first example, an electric bulb converts electrical energy into light energy and heat energy. Then a dry cell converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Then a doorbell converts electrical energy into sound energy, and an electric iron converts chemical energy into heat energy. So this was about the conversion of energy from one form to another form. So students, prepare your chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.